Mrs. Bennett, how are you today?
I'm fine.
Okay, good to see you.
Thank you.
Before we start, do you mind me taking notes?
That's fine.
That's fine. Okay. So what made you come and see me today?
Depression.
Depression. Okay. I asked why depression?
My husband of 35 years passed.
You passed.
Yes.
You passed because of what? What was the cause?
Lung cancer.
Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that.
Thank you. We were married 35 years.
35 years.
Mhm.
And throughout those 35 years, how long was he smoking? Or before I ask that, what was the cause of lung cancer?
Cigarettes.
Cigarettes. Okay. So how long through that 35 years? How long was he smoking?
About 30 years of smoking.
30 years of smoking. So y'all were together for 35 years, and for 30 years he was smoking.
Right.
And did you participate in smoking with him, or it was just
Yes.
you smoked with him? Okay.
Mhm.
And about the same time?
Yes.
About the same time. Okay. So you saying you've been depressed?
Mhm.
How long? So you remind me, how long ago did he die again?
A year.
A year ago, and you've been depressed.
A year.
So ever since he died, you've been depressed.
Yes.
Okay. So tell me about your depression. Your depression, has that had any impact in your daily activities or daily life?
Yes. All I do is work to support our 2 daughters.
Okay.
And I don't socialize. I don't go anywhere. I'm not dating. I haven't met anyone new. Things like that.
Things like that. So do you want to do those things, or you kind of like, now that your husband gone, is nothing? You feel like there's nothing, no meaning there.
Right. I feel like I have nothing to live for.
Okay, nothing to live for. So when I you don't, so you feel like you don't, so you want to do those things now, or
I do.
you do?
I do.
Okay.
I think that if I did these things, it would help take me out of my depression.
Okay.
It will help me to feel and be a better person.
So what has been the trouble for you not attempting? Have you attempted in the past to try to become more social and become more?
Well, you see, it's hard for me to socialize because me and my husband socialize with other people together. And now that he's gone and I'm by myself, it's hard for me to do it.
So you haven't attempted to at least like your old friend that you knew before your husband or anything like that?
No.
No. Okay. Miss Bennett, tell me a little bit more about how you and your husband met, and like where did you guys meet and everything? Tell me about that.
Well, me and my husband met at McDonald's. I was going to get something to eat on my lunch break from work, and he was there.
Okay.
We met there, exchanged phone numbers, and we was together ever since, and had 2 kids.
Okay. So were you already a smoker before you met him, or did he kind of?
Yes, I was already a
He was
smoker.
already a smoker. Alright. Okay. So you said you've been depressed for about a year,
Yes.
and you feel like there's nothing that you want to get out of this. Like, what do you want? Why did you come here today? What do you want to?
I came here today for my depression. I want to get over my depression. I need help with my depression.
Okay.
I need help before it becomes severe.
And do you feel like it's on the urge of becoming severe?
Well, I hope not, but I need help before that happens.
Okay.
I want to be more happy,
Okay.
not unhappy and sad because of his death.
Okay. Explain to me what kind of things that you and your husband enjoy doing together?
When he was at, we would have dinner parties with our friends, neighbors, co-workers, things like that. We would go to the movies, out to dinner. He might do a little shopping. He would give me gifts, jewelry, flowers, things like that.
So you feel like since he's gone, you feel like you have trouble doing the same thing without him, or
Yes.
like so you have a hard time going to the movies again, having dinner parties again, like things like that without him?
Yes.
Okay. Have you ever attempted to go to the movies since his passing?
No.
No. Why not?
Can't do it.
Can't do it. The memory always comes up.
Yes.
Ms. Bennett, how can we get you to think differently about the situation?
I don't know. I don't know how to think different about the
You
situation.
know how to think of. Were there any positive from you guys' marriage? Like, did the positive?
Oh, yeah. It did.
Okay, tell me more about that.
He never cheated.
Okay.
He worked. His income took care of us. I only worked part-time. He helped raise his 2 daughters.
Okay.
Just things like that. It's positive about him.
So, trying to make you think a different way about it. Can you think of more of after his death to celebrate his life instead of becoming depressed about it? Is that something that you can start working on?
His home going. I guess say I could celebrate his home going, but it's just that I miss him.
You miss him.
I'm alone.
Okay. And
They're
What-
alone. They have me. Their father.
and what role do they play with you? Is there more interaction or less interaction when the passing since your husband passed away?
It's less interaction. My daughters, they pretty much just go to school, come home after school. They're like homebodies,
So
and I'm working to pay the bills.
So the relationship has died down a little bit since his passing.
Yes.
How does that make you feel?
It's probably one of the things that I'm proud.
Okay.
Makes me feel sad.
So the relationship with your daughters has also made you feel depressed about the whole thing, whole
Yes.
situation. Okay. How do you think that you can recharge the relationship with your daughters? Do you feel like there's anything that you can do?
Maybe next session I could bring them to counseling with me,
Okay.
and maybe you can help all 3 of us.
Would they be open to do that? You think?
I can ask them.
Okay. Okay. So going back earlier, what I was saying about his thinking of, I know he passed away. I know you feel depressed and sad about it, but try thinking of, instead of thinking about his death in a negative way, you can think about it in a positive way. Like, think about how the 35 years you guys was married. Think about all the good times and laughs y'all had. And try to celebrate his life and what it was. Is that a thing that you think that you can try?
I could.
Okay.
I could try to celebrate his homegoing, yes.
Okay. That all? Just celebrate it.
Yeah, that's all I could try to do.
And you think your daughters would be open to do that too?
I can ask him.
Okay. And your friends, you said, your social life has kind of been down too as well. Do you feel like
Yes.
okay? So yeah.
Yeah, I don't socialize like I used to.
Okay. And do you feel like you thinking about your his passing out as a celebration instead of a negative thing, would that help with you going out to the movies and going back to dinner parties and stuff like that?
You say is it negative?
I was asking if you believe that thinking about his death more positively than negatively, would that impact the way you socialize now and like that?
It probably would. Because if I was to celebrate his homegoing, that means that it probably would help me with my depression to know that he's in a better place. And knowing that he's in a better place will probably help me to socialize and go out and do things like I used to.
And that's what you want to do?
That's what I want to do.
Okay. And you feel like this session helped with that?
Yes.
How has it helped? Like, what do you think differently before you came into the session?
That he's in a better place.
Do you think that he's in a place now?
Yes.
Okay. So your goals, can we agree on a goal that you feel like would help?
My goal will be to come to counseling and see you.
So continue counseling?
Yes.
Okay.
My next goal will be to get our two daughters to come
Okay.
to counseling. And I'm going to try to celebrate his homegoing. It might help put me or take me out of depression.
And or is that something that you're willing to do? Will you continue coming to counseling, and will you celebrate, try to think of his death as more a positive than a negative, overcome this sadness and depression you have?
Yes.
Okay. Well, Ms. Bennett, it's been a great first session. I'm happy to see you. And till next week.
Thank you.
Thank you.